this is a really weird story, but I grew up with a single parent, just me and my mom, and then she met my ex stepdad in between those years and all that stuff. And I have like a stepbrother who they're divorced now, but he's still like my brother, you know what I mean?
Sure.
And so all that stuff. But I was at summer camp just one time, and this kid ran by my mom when she was going to pick me up on that, like the Friday or whatever they go and get you. And she yanked him over to the side. She was this older kid, and she asked him what his name was, and like being like, yo, is your name Corey? And like he was just like, yeah. And then she was like, dude, this is your little brother. And like, and I'm standing there, and I was like, what? You know what I mean? Like I was like, you know, and like I can't make this shit up, dude. Like it sounds so weird. It sounded like the Parent Trap. We had camp the next week too. And so yeah, and so like I was looking at her, and I was just like, you mean this my older brother? Like I was the oldest one in the house. And then because I never knew my real dad or nothing. So like we have the same dad. And yeah, and it was just really weird, dude. So like we hung out a little bit during camp, even though we were in two different like age brackets or whatever. So whenever we had the time to overlap, we would kind of like kick it and get to know each other. And then the next summer, before I went into high school, we were going to go visit them. He lived in Nevada and I lived in California. And I had just gotten out of basketball camp. I went to the Sacramento Kings basketball camp that summer. And then the next week I went to the Shooters Academy. And then from there we went to, because it was right in Tahoe. So we went from there to Nevada. And so I was like ready, like, and he's my older brother. So my thought is I got to get you on a basketball court. I'm gonna bust your ass. And so so this whole time I'm telling him, I'm like, bro, we got to play basketball. He's like, dude, I don't hoop for nothing. He played baseball, football, no hoops or nothing. And I was like, I don't care, dude. I'm gonna get him on court. And then like he's like, all right, I got to find some shoes or whatever. So he's digging under his bed, and like a movie moment, dude. Like he pulls out the Jordan 11, the black or reds, and I was like, what the? Like you don't play basketball, but you, like you got those.
Oh man.
And
that's not right.
Like, yeah, but dude, it was crazy, bro. And like. And I was just like, dude, they were brand new, man. And like, I was just like, you don't even wear these things. And like,
yo, if that happened to me, I'd be like, you know what? Never mind.
Dude, like, I was all over. I was like, I can't believe, do you even know what you have? Like, it was just one of those weird things. And then at the end of the trip, he was just like, here, man, you can have them. And like, I was just like, nah, like you can't.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And so,
hold on.
So, yeah,
you didn't say who won, though. Who won?
Well, I won.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
no doubt.
But yeah, it was.
That wasn't the important part of the story, though, right?
It was not the important thing. No, that was my first pair of J's. Dude. That was a highlight of my life right there. And yeah, I recently told that story when that shoe retroed this last time, because they had the same box and all of that stuff. So it was like a real like I love it when they do all of that extra stuff.
Brought back all the memories.
Yeah, it really like brings those old juices flowing and stuff. And I was just like, man, dude, I remember all of it. But yeah, that was the pair that like when I wore that shoe, because I thought up tempos were dope and stuff. But when I wore that shoe, I was just like, bro, Jordans are comfortable, man. Like I'm not wearing anything but Jordans ever again. Freshman year was the year that they transitioned from the 12 to the 13, like as soon as school started. Right. And so everybody had the new Jordan, because that was the thing. And this is before like really like the retro thing and stuff. And I walk into school with these crispy black and red shiny patent leather 11s, dude. And I walked into school and everybody's like, what the, how did you get those? Like those are like 2 years old. And I was like, don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Like it's all good. And so yeah, and I wore them things to the ground, man. And it's just one of those things, like you'll never forget like that first pair, you know, that pair that made you feel like you could fly.
As always, thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notify bell. And check out our channel for other content. We'll see you in the next one.